Need food first. Hey, Priya, there's something happening in the air here. A signal from these strange devices.
Those RDA aerial thingies? Huh.
It's disturbing the King Lord and their food cycle in the rainforest. If we help the King Lord, we help the Aranahe.
Hey, can you scan one? I'll try to find out what they do.
Careful. Ha! Priya, I'm at one of those aerial things.
Okay, there should be somewhere to scan, like a control panel. That should reveal the power source.
Okay, Fury. Eyes open.
Hey, hang on a second. I'm picking up RDA near you. They must be checking the balloons.
Priya, you there? I sent some data through.
Receiving. Okay, hang on. This data shows a power source. It should be right near you. Hey, if you take that out, it'll destroy the whole cluster. Just don't get caught in the blast.
That worked! The balloon is down.
Nice! Hey, Dylan, come check out this data. Oh, is that... Oh,
Dylan, anything?
Signal is still going strong. It's not really a problem though, right? I mean, it's not doing anything bad.
It's more disruptive than it looks. I need to stop it.
Oh, okay. It's pretty cool though, the way it works. But I get it.
Got another one.
It's no good. Those devices, they're just pinging the signal around. You need to get to the source.
Looks like it's transmitting from somewhere nearby.
The RDA side of the stone pillars. Atua is there now.
Do you think... Are you going to fight the humans there?
They won't make it easy, Dylan.
You know, it's funny, I was actually muted, but you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. It's fine. I made the amateur mistake. I'm the bozo. I was just saying, like, you know, good thing the hacking is easy in this game, and then I was like, oh my god, remember when hacking was, like, really, really difficult in a lot of games, and then some games is, like, really, really fun? Like, for example, when you play, what's it called? I was saying Deus Ex Human Revolution probably has the best hacking I think I've ever seen in a game. And there's no next-gen version of it at all. What the fuck? Holy shit, he's got a gun! Oh my god. Me too. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're smelling gas, right before you sit down to watch a live stream, I would go take care of that, because if your last messages ever in my chat were, hey, what's that smell? You know, I was saying, like, it reminded me when my PC's GPU burnt out while I was fucking raiding. And that would be absolutely depressing. Well, we never saw Vif again. Okay. So everyone can thank Vif for this not being a silent playthrough, because I didn't even check my mic volume. That is, I almost never forget to do that, because I've recorded sessions where my mic was muted and had to toss the whole fucking session because of it. Yeah, if the gameplay ever shows up and I'm not talking, that is an error. That is not meant to happen, ever. Yeah, if you start to hear hissing and all this other shit, man, it's bad. Okay. Etua.
See them down there.
And up there.
Not for long. This will be their last flight. Today, we finish what they started. Let their ashes shroud the sky. I will destroy their fire.
Like, the humans in this game are just so inept. That's what I was saying, that this game is like humanity, fuck no. Everything else is like the glory of mankind and how cool it would be to be amongst the stars. And then you play this game, and it's just a bunch of idiots doing nothing, basically. Like, they don't have turrets to defend anything. Like, what do they humans in this universe even do? Like, genuinely.
I can sneak in. Atua's distracting the scorpions overhead.
Using your SID will help keep things quiet. I'm checking if the Resistance database has the schematics. Maybe I can help from this side.
Okay. Oops. Level 6, right? Okay, we're good. What? Excellent. I like Mass Effect 2. I mean, like, that's the thing about Mass Effect 1, is that Mass Effect 1's hacking is either Simon Says on the original version, and I think, what is it now? It's moving that thing inward, right? Something like that. You have to move something from the outer ring to the inner ring. Oh shit. Okay. We have plenty of sticks. That's all that matters. Wait, who? Oh shit. Okay. See, I don't know how to get in on this side. There's a guy in this, right? No, you could break these. That's... Oop, shit. You could break these. That's what it is. Yeah, I've never been on, like, Humanity Fuck Yeah or whatever, but I can imagine, like, this game is the antithesis to that, just based on the subject matter. Like, the humans are just galactic losers, basically. Okay. Bro. The OG hacking for PC was moved to the middle. Yeah, I know. Simon Says was only for the consoles, and I think in the Legendary Edition they undid that. So now the move to the middle is in everything. I remember that. I played the PC version of Mass Effect 1 a long time ago, and what they did is there's the files to use controller on the PC version are in the game, but they're dummied, and I think people presume that they were just never finished. And I actually kind of agree. I don't think they were probably finished. What the fuck? Dude, what is this? Fucking World at War? Bro, is this World at War? Excuse me? Trying to hit this fucker. That's why there's a mod that makes the controller usable in Mass Effect 2, or sorry, in Mass Effect 1. What? Did you just see that? Very nice. He's glitching. Do you see this? He's getting sucked into the floor. What is going on in this game, dude? Holy fuck, man. This game is funny. That it? Ow. Okay. That's great. I just have to make sure I have enough ammo and enough health. Where? Who? This dude? Oh my god! Well, you just end up feeling bad, man. Humans are space orcs. See, when you type orcs with a K, I don't even recognize the word. This is what a healthy diet of Warcraft will do to you. Orcs are hyper redeemable, great honorable people that were just seduced to the dark side. And like 90% of the orc plotline is we don't want to fight, but then also we need to because, you know, reasons. I also think that they hyper aimbot. That's like the only thing these guys have going for them is that they basically have aimbot. Who? Can we just kill this? Oh shit! Alright, there's gotta be healing around here. Let's go grab it. They don't respawn, so it's not a huge deal. I kind of miss mini-maps. I don't know why every game now does not do mini-maps. Like, it's so weird. Every game does compasses now, and I just think compasses are worse. How they spell it, I don't know. It's just with a C. No K, it's just a C. It's pronounced the same, it just looks insanely different from what I'm used to, and it just kind of throws me off a little bit. Can't even see because of the weather. Okay, we gotta leave, we gotta leave, we gotta leave. Fuck's sake. I have to figure out where, at least there's a couple pods for healing. I don't know where they are. Usually they're close. Yeah, it's a 40k thing. 40k is a lot bigger than I originally thought it was. Like, I can't remember when I first heard about 40k. It might have been that PS3 game. Like, it was not something I was very into, and like only in the past couple of years. I guess I'm kind of a recipient of the whole like COVID era for it, because everyone's like a huge fan of it now. There we go. Listen, I'm not gonna pretend to be I'm not gonna be a poser. I literally knew nothing about it prior to fucking COVID, because everyone kind of got into nerd culture at the same time. Ah, it's polluted. What? Okay. Yeah, we might not have a lot of healing options. I thought these were the one plants that couldn't be polluted. Alright, we're gonna have to Vietnam this shit. The one from PS3. Space Marine. Just quite simply that game. So I remember seeing it when I would go to like GameStop, and I think I saw it at Best Buy once. But I didn't know that Warhammer had this huge, crazy fucking following. Okay, ow. Can't heal. I mean, we regen because we have health. That's about it. Or rather, because we have hunger. So we're just gonna have to hit and run this shit over and over and over again. Or we die. One or the other. What do you mean, call the Inquisition? I know there's a bunch of Warhammer games, but like I said, I was the first one I ever saw that I can remember. I just don't get how these big-ass mechs get taken out with small arms fire. Not to kind of do the Division 1 meme, but legitimately, I don't know how they lose to this. Doesn't that kind of defeat the whole purpose of a combat mech? Because they are combat mechs, they have grenade launchers and shit on them. Like, normal humans, fine, I kind of get that, that's whatever. But like, combat mechs? Like, isn't that the whole purpose? Hello, Haruna. Here. Okay. Well, fortunately for us, most people are dead. To be fair, I was the one that did them in.
And that'll do it?
Yep. Oh, hang on. Do you see any big pools outside the perimeter? They're connected to the main pumping station.
How could it be a combat exo if it's missing fucking protection for the pilot? That's... It's like nonsensical. We put a bunch of guns on it, but you'll die in 2 hits if you're exposed. It's like they needed it to be the Aliens loader. Remember when Ridley was... or Ripley... Ripley? No, Ridley. She's fighting the fucking, the alien queen. My Metroid and my Aliens all kind of blurs together at this point. Because they're both so derivative of each other. Oh, that's it, it's dead. That's it. Ripley. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I was confusing it with the wrestler Rhea Ripley, but I guess not. I'm not going that fucking insane, thank the Lord. See, now this is the part of the game I like. Like, actually doing combat, I think, is good. The controls are a little bit weird and a little bit janky, but I like this part of the game. This is my favorite part. Kind of, like, I wish that the level system was a little bit less. Like, if you're gonna have a level system that's not, like, full RPG, I know they want to kind of, like, half and half it, but, you know, it's one of those things. It's like, sometimes when Ubisoft does it, I feel like they do it just so that way they have a reason to sell, like, experience boosters and shit, as opposed to actually making it feel like, because, you know, like, leveling should feel like a little bit of a struggle. You should have to make a couple choices here and there, but, like, I feel like a lot of times, especially after playing Shadows, which, by the way, I found out they never released the sales numbers for Shadows, mind you. So the copium online is that, well, Assassin's Creed Shadows can't be that bad. It has a good score from Famitsu, and Steam reviews are at 77%. That's the copium now with Shadows. No one ever stops to ask if it's a good game or if it's fun or if it adds anything to the series. It's just, hey, does it have good Steam reviews and Famitsu? We're now using Famitsu as like the North Pole of whether or not a game is good. Oh boy. The internet era is fucking wild. Hello. Bro is going crazy. Ridley, dude. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We could heal that. He can come in here, right? He's clipping. Look at this. Uh-oh, where did he go, guy? I don't know. What the fuck is going on? Good thing floors cannot be penetrated through in like any video game. I would be in trouble if that wasn't the case. Alright, I don't know if I want to use all my stagger rounds. Let's just use normal shit. It's the last enemy. Yeah, like a lot of times Steam reviews or whatever. I have my gripes about a lot of games that get Steam reviews, right? We could sit here and say that. I think that the fucking Dawn Trail reviews are bullshit. But, now we're going to use them as absolute Bible truth to defend the worst Assassin's Creed game. It's so fucking outlandish, dude. Yes, the people who bought it probably like it. Who could have seen that one coming?
Hey, I shut it down.
The signal is still really strong. You'll need to find the transmitter. It's up high, probably. Oh, overloaded.
And I'm probably one of the few people that actually finished the fucking game. Hack the antenna on top of it. Okay. Can I summon? Where are you? And having finished it, I have just as many questions as I did before I finished it. It actually didn't make anything better. It made it actually worse, I would argue. Okay. I think that's it. It's so bad that they canceled the DLC for it. So let's think about how successful that game is. They canceled the DLC for it. Ubisoft has to get massively bailed out in their stock. They're basically completely fucked. Like, forget that they pissed off Japan, whatever. We could completely give them that, right? But like, seriously, think about that. It's so good that the first thing that happens is they have to cancel the second DLC for it, so Shadows will forever be an incomplete game. So like, heaven forbid you actually like... Oh, and by the way, the real ending of the game isn't even in the fucking game. You have to buy DLC for it. Think about that one. As we saw, I finished the whole game. There's an obvious DLC tie-in that's worse than Pokemon Legends. Because Pokemon Legends, if you don't play it after the credits and that's it. There's no more story. The story is very conclusive without spoiling either of these games. You play fucking Shadows, they directly lead into the fact that there will be DLC. And I don't know, man, like... I could sit here and bitch about that all day. No one believes it. Not even Ubisoft believes it. Oh no. How is she having difficulty? I'm not even having any. I'm real good about this. Terror was a 40k game, it was okay, but that's the problem. Firewall was a Tau Center game, the tower divisive, you have one Tau gun at all times, guns sucked. Lore Tower Sniper Faction, game guns were not. I think there was a Mandalore Games video about that. I feel like I might have watched that with Gundam Otaku, and I think he said something similar. He was like, what the fuck is the point of it?
I lost the scent.
Damn, well, they saw me. I didn't know that there were going to be enemies. They really want this one random fucking avatar for some reason. Oh, Lord. Okay. Run, 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 run. I would have landed way further away if I had known they were here with guns. Okay. We're gonna have to hunt so much. Hello, Narg. Oh my god, it was a one-shot. I hit the pilot. That's what I'm saying. How could these be combat mechs? They don't even encase the pilot.
I'm checking.
Right here.
I don't know how the hell I'm still alive.
Yeah, me either. What is this game? This game is not real, bro. How am I still alive? Arrow right to the fucking eye. Oh my god. Not a real video game. Fake. It's a fake video game. This is an AI generated video game. Oh, my assault rifle rounds are full. See, I'm not gunning enough. You know, they yell at you about you need to be in harmony with AWA, and then I'm not using the assault rifle enough. Which might be my favorite part of this game. Hey, we need to be in harmony with nature. Also, pull out an assault rifle and start gunning people up. Seriously, that trailer sold me on the game. Okay. I guess we look through. Here it is. It's on the other side. Yeah, we were going to play Space Marine again today, and I will start to render some of these videos. I have to do editing for the KOTOR video, because KOTOR 2 we played on PC, and it would just fucking crash all the time, so now we're playing it on console, and I just coped, and I just said, look, at least it works. It doesn't fucking matter anymore. So I will start to play that. Uh-oh. She dead? I don't know, it's a black screen.
Easy. Easy.
You know who the hell I am.
Dua, wake up! Open your eyes, come on! Look! We did it! You see them? The flowers are opening! The King Lord can feed again! Please, I don't know what to do.
Damn, that sucks. This is one of the earliest partners we've had. Dead. Alright. I was thinking about Monster Hunter Wilds, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. It's just not my type of game series. Like, I know I'm going to play it for like 2 streams and be annoyed at it. Or it's just slow and just not want to play it. At least I'm honest. I'm not going to, you know, tempt or tease people with it. It's still polluted. Bro. You for real? Have we not, like, fully destroyed it? Holy shit. It's the end of the world. Is there anything else we have to... Where is the base? Is there anything else we have to do today to clear this, or is it just part of the story? I have no idea. It might be part of the story that you can't fully liberate this base until you go back and report that she's dead, maybe. Because everyone here is dead. Like, is there no such thing as sunk cost, like, for the humans? Like, they have to take this planet no matter what? Like, at no point they're like, huh, maybe this shit isn't worth it? I guess not. I guess we could just teleport and then maybe it'll auto-liberate. Because I don't see anything else that we're supposed to do. We're just supposed to leave. Okay. Alright, let's just leave. Bell spring. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I cannot properly vocalize how I felt when they pulled out the assault rifle in this game. It's up.
Maybe one day. Just do not know if I could.
Apparently it's the best weapon in the game. You just don't have true ADS. You have like old school 90s aim down the sights like Fallout 3.
You look good today. Have you done...
Okay.
Dua's been hurt.
Prepare the hunters. Get ready for us to fly.
Oh, you survived somehow.
Did this.
Huh.
You made her go.
Father, stop.
Look! They are feeding on their own. What happened to them?
Well, we did,
The
geniuses.
sky people and their floating machines. They're strange, pulsing, forcing the flowers closed, driving the Kinglor from their nests. Only the Sarentu believed me. They saw how it worked. They destroyed it. Alone. I tried to tell you. I wanted you to come with me.
Whoa.
In the end, it was the Sarentu who saved our home.
Enough.
Earth is dying and there's no other planets?
Etua is right.
I mean, that's feasible, maybe.
War is upon us. And Ewa cries out in pain.
Then we can't mine the other planets of the solar
It is a
system?
call we will no longer ignore. Etua and I will stand beside you and lead our people together. No longer will our blood stain their hands. We will purge these lands and skies of their blight.
Oh, my neighbors are up to something.
For our children and their children. Pandora will be free!
Yay. I like how he was willing to kill me like less than 5 seconds ago. You know, you actually have a point. These white men are dangerous. On that Pocahontas energy.
What did I tell you? I had faith
Memory
in you
painting.
from the start. All grown up. Are you ready to look the part? Warrior of the people. Let this be a call to all.
Ranahei Alliance.
The
Okay.
Ranahei will not shy away from the fight.
Hey, the air quality just safe paths for migrating animals now. We've
Sweet.
seen some older specimens coming back. I gotta say, it feels really good to know I won't have to witness yet another man-made extinction. Our data shows there's new, healthier growth happening all around the western frontier. Slowly but steadily, the life comes back everywhere.
Okay. Well, we finally get a headpiece. So this was locked by the story. You could not get a headpiece until now, so I wonder if we're locked to get boots until later. That is also possible. Wildlife damage, more seed slings. I don't have anything else. Okay. 2 points. Resistance against fire, poison, and electricity is increased. Your base health increases by 60. Your base health increases by 120. Damage from plants is reduced by 50%. You gain an additional 50% of your base energy. Health pouch capacity increase. I guess we have to do this. Elemental resistance, so we can open this up and get more health. This is like the best tree because it gives us just more survivability, so I guess we just have to do that. It is what it is. The Wandering Clan. This quest cannot be completed. It still cannot be completed. Okay.
From the radar network, they were probing everything in the Kinglord forest.
Why the hell are you up there?
All the way into the deep crust. You can even see a few caves. It's beautiful.
Does it say what they were looking for?
No luck. We only got raw survey data. Could be minerals underground. By the way, when are you coming home? Alma wanted to talk to you about our new Navi friends.
I'll pass by soon to see you all.
Well, I want to come back when I'm level 7. I don't know what I have to do to level up in this game, man. It's so absurd what you have to do to level up. They did not make it easy to get to higher levels in this game. And that's the only thing that matters. You know, maybe I am just... Maybe levels should just affect numbers a little bit less. I'm kind of starting to see the genius of old school Warcraft a little bit. Like, yeah, it's orange, but if you plan and you lay down traps and stuff, you could kill them, right? Oh, they're red. Maybe you and a couple other people could do it, right? You know, or whatever. It's not completely impossible. It usually is, to be fair. Now, you kind of have to be like a tank, namely a warrior, because in old WoW, pretty much... No, like, feral combat druid is like a joke. Like, you really didn't use them for tanking, and you definitely did not use them for melee. So, like, pretty sure druids... I forget which was better, Balance or Resto, but basically druid was a spellcaster in old school WoW, way back in the day. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. I think Death Knight is in the worst spot because they don't provide any party buffs, which is ironic because that's the #1 thing that we bitch about on our side of the fence, which is also unfortunate because I love Death Knights. Death Knights and Paladins are my favorite. And then outside of that, I don't know, like, I think Feral Combat is cool. But when they split it to Guardian, I think it's just better. I think it just works out better that they're not the same tree. It sounds good to have like a tree that has 2 different outcomes and 2 different things you could do, but in practice it ends up just being bad because neither is that great at what they do. When you have rogues, like, there's just no point. We're talking about a 20-year-old solved meta game, by the way. Like, you know, usually we say metas are solved, but there might be, like, hidden things or tweaks. Pretty much old WoW is just gone. Like, everyone knows how these games play. If you haven't played WoW at this point, you just haven't. Okay. We could have fast traveled.
Oh, you're here. Excellent. I need your help with something.
I'm outside. What? How does he know I'm outside? Well, right, but the problem with having a jack-of-all-trades class is that in an MMO where everything is so hyper-optimized, especially at mid to high level, Jack of all trades isn't good enough. So like 14 gets around this by just making everything relatively DPS competitive. But in old WoW, you didn't have that. It's like, well, why are you going to play Shadow Priest? Either come healer or don't come at all. You know, like it was just that cut and dry. That's not a working door, I guess. I forget where the doors are for this fucking place. Here we go.
Hey, if you're not busy,
sure.
I'm not sure who to talk to about this.
Oh, Paladin can be a tank, but they're relying on mana, and no one's gonna wait around for you to drink, so they suck.
You can tell me, Jin.
So what is it? I think Retribution wasn't that great either, so it was just Paladins were just free healers for the Alliance, and then they changed them. And now they're really good. But they had to wait till Wrath of the Lich King. No one's waiting for you to eat and drink as a fucking tank.
And when she's back, she won't even look at me. Deflects whenever I ask her questions. Never a good time to talk.
And that's what I realized about Burning Crusade Classic, is it's only good in the time period in which it came out, because people were different back then. I tried to run a dungeon in Burning Crusade Classic, and these fuckers ran ahead of me. I was like, bro, I have to drink.
A while ago, I brought up.
They're like, oh, well, it's fine. So you don't even feel like you're really tanking, because people just run ahead, because everyone knows how to play the game. Waddle K, Lich King isn't just cool because it's like a Warcraft 3 continuation. It's actually the most balanced, I think, old school WoW was. And then they ditched the talent system, which, looking back, wasn't that great anyway. I think the modern day one is better. But Waddle K made tanks viable, basically. And that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Okay. To build a home. Like, everyone will say, Burning Crusade laid the path. Wrath of the Lich King ran down that path at light speed. Okay, so this is Priya. We're not going to talk to her because that's going to progress the story. And that's like the number one thing I could say is it's... Wait, he wants to talk to me about something. What the fuck does he want?
You've already seen all the pollution RDA is causing. How it affects the flora?
There's not a single white person in this base, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Sickening.
Indeed. And it's not just ill planned.
Yeah, I love Burning Crusade for the story. I like that they expanded Northrend from just being only Icecrown. I like that there's actually stuff on it. I do wish there was more of a presence of the Scourge outside of Icecrown and a couple other places like Zoldrak.
Specimens of flora we can process to extract nutrients.
I should do WoW streams. But I'm not a high-level WoW player at all.
Right now,
but I should.
Ongoing research on a plant called
if WoW had a main campaign, I would totally do it. But you hit 70 before then. It's like, what the fuck is the point? We're just doing it to fuck around. You can't even experience the story as intended.
Don't have many hands at the field labs. Would you be so kind?
Okay, I'll do this. Anything to give me more quests, because I need more quests to level up. All right, where's Hajir? Down here.
Be made human safe.
And like, I think the story of WoW is good. I think the characters are bad. I don't know if I've ever spoken with you specifically about this. I like the story, and I like that they're still referencing the old gods, and Lich King referenced the old gods. That shit was cool, man.
The animal you found, with no clue.
This is a Warcraft stream now, by the way.
They're called ferals. RDA.
Yeah, but that's also because they fucked the story. Like, I'm not against Battle for Azeroth. I'm against what they did to Sylvanas.
An awful thing.
So people just play WoW as like a formula. They don't... the lore is so rich, and then you just don't even play it for the lore half the time. Like, I thought Battle for Azeroth was cool, man.
I was a part of it. My greatest shame. Now they kill without reason.
No.
That's why I left the RDA.
I wanted to survive, and I also wasn't white.
Put a stop to it. Give them a merciful death.
Yes. Do the right thing. In larger numbers, though. Wreck the ecosystem. Anka mentioned seeing some strange activity on one of her flights.
Dude, what are my neighbors doing, man? Like, seriously. That's two things that Fantasy does better. Is you could play with a controller, and even if I were to start playing like a new character today, I could at least, you know, play through the story. Yeah, there might be changes. Yeah, bosses might die a little bit too fast, right? But at the bare minimum, I will, I'll at least get a story out of it. Because WoW has a really good story, but by the time you get to max level, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we do not have enough for any of this. See, he has a better gun. If I just wait for 2 more spare parts, I'll get it. So I think I'll just wait. In fact, maybe we could even go back. Maybe there's spare parts I didn't loot somewhere. Dude, there is nothing to craft at all. No feet. Okay. Hunt ferals disturbing the wildlife. Okay, that's the main story. No, okay. Well, let's go do this. Like, I know people make fun of Mists of Pandaria, and like, obviously Burning Crusade and Wrath have the bonus of being like Warcraft 3 extensions, which is huge. But like, Mists of Pandaria and Wrath aren't even necessarily that terrible. I think they just do the War Chief evil plotline to death, and they really should not have done that. I don't know if you want to get rid of Sylvanas and incapacitate her or something, but I will never get over what they did to her, man. That was pure evil. Where the fuck are you? Also, you can switch classes. I think that's my biggest one. I could do PC controls if you could switch classes, because genuinely, I like tanking in WoW. I think WoW tanks are some of the coolest looking tanks out there. It's like the only game I know that competes with Final Fantasy for like iconic class gear, and then you just have to pick one class and always play that class, and then by the way, if you want to play anything else, level a new character from 1. And I don't know, man, like, telling me to go back to Brill every 5 minutes to play a new character, or more specifically Eversong Woods, is not the W that people think it is. It's not too late to change it. They could always change it. That's not true. They could always change it. They could have you merge characters or some shit, give you more inventory. They're backed by Microsoft now. So that's why I don't think so. They could. Would it be a massive overhaul to the way Warcraft is played? Absolutely. But you see time and time again, as much as people shit on it, 14 has massive overhauls. I mean, I have like 60-some characters just because I like to play different people. Genuinely, you would only need 20 to play one of every race. And that's already insane, by the way. That's already a ludicrous amount of characters. But what it means is, like, if I want to play Druid, I have to have, like, a Druid on each side, or I just play Druid on only one class. Or on one of the factions. Yeah, I would play WoW way more. I don't want to have, like, 50 characters. Like, yeah, I'll have a couple characters, right? I'll have, like, my 20, however many different races, right? One Pandora, one Drakthir, whatever. Because WoW has enough content. It has... Well, I don't know if it has more or less than Final Fantasy, but it has enough content. They just have to stop pretending like... Oh, well, here's the content of the fucking week, guys. And by the way, I think this is the one I couldn't find earlier. Go replay Legion. We're doing Legion Remix. Like, the remixes are cool, but... it's kind of like, well, why isn't that just the base game, Like, why is Time Walking not just remixed content? Like, the remixes are cool, and then they're just a time thing, and I kind of just wish they were an option that you could... Can't go under this? No, okay. I kind of wish they were just an option that you partake of. That's unfortunate. I don't know where this thing is, by the way. There it is. Like, I won't even lie to you, 90% of it is just, what's it called for me? Nostalgia. I'm being just completely honest. A lot of my love for Warcraft is just nostalgia and a lot of what it could be, and not a lot of satisfaction. Like, at least 14, I still kind of play it a lot. But I don't think I've logged into WoW. I don't think I logged into WoW almost all of December. One, because I was kind of burnt out after I did Howling Blade. I was kind of like, I need a break from MMOs in general. And two, just because, like, there's not... gearing in WoW is just this endless grind every fucking day of running dungeons, and I just don't like that. Like with 14, there's a definitive end. Like you get to max level, that's it. And I don't know, I don't like that in WoW. It's like, oh, we'll just run delves 500 times, and then if you do enough stuff, you could open the vault, and then the vault every week gives me next to nothing I need. I think maybe out of the, like, 8 or 9 weeks I did the vault back to back, like a year or two ago, it gave me, like, nothing. It gave me, like, 1 or 2 weeks worth of shit I actually thought was good, and then the rest I was just, like, getting stuff that looked cool. And was, like, a sideways upgrade. And that's, you know, I do think that that's fine. I do like that both games hit different aspects. They hit different things. So WoW is, like, something you could spam and just, like, dump time into. But 14 has a definitive end, which I just think is better, in my opinion. There is a definitive end to gearing, whereas in WoW there is no definitive end to gearing. Okay. What the hell is this? I guess we're gonna go look. We'll do this dude's quest, don't worry. What is this? Wrong gear basket. What's this? Skyrock moss. Okay. Very nice. It's pristine. Yeah, like, I hadn't played WoW in a long time. Like, I kind of played it. Every time I get a new PC, I basically go play World of Warcraft. It's kind of funny how, like, oh, you know, here's... I get this brand new expensive piece of equipment, and then I just use it to play World of Warcraft. And Final Fantasy. When I got my first computer, I stopped playing 14 on PlayStation. So, like, 14 keeps adding trophies on PlayStation, but I genuinely can't even see them online. It's so weird. But, like, at this point, I'm not gonna ever get trophies again on PlayStation for 14. That's just not happening. I'm not going back to do that. That makes no sense. But I'll get a computer, and then I'll fucking, okay, it's over here. I'll get a computer, and then I'll just play WoW on it. So I got back into it around Warlords of Draenor, like, for real. And so there was a lot of stuff for me to do, because I missed, like, 2.5 expansions, and I thought that was awesome. I was like, oh my god, like, look how much it changed. They had tank stance, right? Yeah, they had Righteous Fury. I was doing a lot of the Cataclysm areas I'd never done. It was like a brand new game for me for the longest. And, like, back then, you kind of had to play through all the campaigns to catch up, kind of like how 14 is today. And I was having a lot of fun. I was like, oh my god, like, we actually really get to get caught up on this. It was a nice time. And so I was there for Legion, and Legion was really fun, and I thought Legion was good, but I never stick around for the metagame and the post-story stuff, really, which is unfortunate, because there was a lot of stuff I missed out on. Because the weapon upgrading in Legion was awesome. I thought that was, like, one of the best things that they did in the game. Here we go. Just gonna gun them up. Or we don't have to. Very nice. I even like Battle for Azeroth. I like the whole, hey, you don't have to have a... You know, because, like, what Legion does is, you know, for anyone who doesn't know...
Thank you for these gifts.
I agree. What Legion does is basically you don't have to, you don't get, like, random weapons, if that makes sense. You basically get artifacts from Warcraft lore, and then you just upgrade them. And I don't know, man, like, I get it was, like, 5 expansions ago, but I just feel like it was just the best system they ever had. And it was meaningful, because it's like, here are all these weapons that you know about and you care about, and they've been name-dropped somewhere, and you're actually using them now. It does feel weird to take Doomhammer from Thrall, but whatever. Also, Legion had the best build for Shaman. For Resto Shaman. Sorry, for Enhancement. it played like a 14 class, and I actually really liked Enhancement Shaman because you would use Rock Biter as a melee move. The way it is now, I don't like it anymore. It's like it's still like a caster, and I'm just not a fan of it. Oh boy. Bro, do you see him do that little hop? I like how guns are really bad against the wildlife. Like, look at that. No damage. I would have killed a human. That's why I think it's kind of a waste, honestly. Can't loot him? Okay. And I like Battle for Azeroth for the Heart of Azeroth shit. I don't know, man, like... I wish I had the time and the energy to go back and, like, farm on it, but I don't want to do delves anymore. I used to do delves while watching Toonami, so, like, every weekend I would play WoW and I would, you know, do my whatever bullshit. I guess I have to do them this month because I didn't do them last month. So I'll get back into it. I'm sure the Legion Remix event is over or near done, which is kind of unfortunate because I basically didn't do any of it. But yeah, I'll finish leveling my Legion Remix character, and then that'll be it, pretty much. That sucks. And it's only a limited time thing, and I don't know. Next time they do a remix, I probably should actually make it a stream content, but I don't want to be a WoW streamer. Because, like, I'm not going to be that hardcore with it. And that's a game that's literally solved. Headshots mean nothing. They're mild suggestions. I didn't even know you could run and gun in this game. You can actually sprint while shooting. That's rare. And turn into Doom Guy a little bit. Look at that. Just fucking no damage, bro. Wait, can I get a spear in this game? You know that Leroy Jenkins video is a reenactment, right? It's not real. The lore goes. Oh, here we go. That's such an old meme, though. But you see what I mean? Like, it's just better than 6-7 because it... Oh, fuck. Hi. It's better than... It's better than fucking... It's just a good meme, man. It was a good time in a different era. For lack of a better way of putting it. You know, Blackwing Layers, you still have to do the fucking mechanics in for the first boss. Basically, they never change it. Like, the way it works is if you want to do old WoW raids, there's no, like, item level sync or level sync. So you just walk in and just start obliterating things. You know, so, like, there's no evergreen, like, button that you could push for a lot of stuff. So what you do is you walk in and you just obliterate everything. Like, you don't even have to do mechanics. They either don't kill you or the bosses die long before they ever would do them. And I was running a couple of things. I was running Nighthold. I was running a couple of just bosses and raids for gear, basically. Because there's most of the gear sets in WoW are kind of ass. Like just being completely honest, I would never wear them. But there were a couple that were worth doing. You know, I gotta dress up my druids in something fancy, you know? You didn't even hit me. Hi. Okay. Hunt the remaining hostile animals. Okay. So what was the... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's the point of the bar if the bar fucking fills up and you have to do more? Okay.
I owe you for helping fix my mistakes.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah, they recreated
Way more
it.
than I expected. Any idea why?
No idea. They don't play well together. Never have. I saw a viper wolf the other day. Right outside the field lab. Thought it was a feral. Finally tracked me down.
Felt ready to die. Oh my
I'll
god.
let you know if I'll call you back.
Bro, you have more of these things out here. Are you kidding me? Wow, great hunting instinct. Alright, call him again.
Alright. So then, I'll let you know if I come across...
That
any
was
feral
not the
activity.
subtitle.
We'll make this right somehow.
Craft 0. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, very nice. Are we gaining meaningful experience? Not really. I guess I'm going to have to craft a better bow somehow. Because my bow is way low level. Might as well do that. What do we have over here? Bellsprig. I can't imagine that the Bellsprigs increase your health meaningfully. It must be some weird shit. Like, you must have to get like a bunch of them to meaningfully increase your health. They don't even show you how much it increases your HP by, which is what's kind of making me feel like it's worth it, obviously, but I can't prove that it's doing anything, which makes it really weird, because it's like, normally they say like plus 5 HP, and then they show you your full HP. I don't even know if this game shows you the numbers, because you know it's a modern game. They don't want people to have to look at numbers. Numbers are for nerds, dude. You know, I say that, and then I just got done talking about Warcraft, which is almost an entirely numbers-based game. That is quite literally a game where all you do is you look at numbers, and you have to know numbers as well. It's funny, because, like, I don't know, I'm not very afraid of numbers, but like a lot of the games I play, like, they have to be reasonably thrown at you in a good manner, right? So, like, again, when you play Warcraft, you play it for so long, by the time you get to high level rating, it's like you're playing a second game that is entirely built off the first game. If that makes sense. It's not like they throw 1,000 numbers at you right at the beginning. Even in Classic, a lot of your gameplay is very slow, very methodical, you know, very much like just slow-paced, you know, siphoning information bit by bit. Now, you might not know every accuracy threshold and all that shit, but you will know how the game plays. And you will understand, like, your HP limits, your mana limits, things like that, if you have mana. Because back in the day with Warcraft, you only had, there were only 3 resources. Warriors had Rage, and Druids in Bear form had Rage. Cat Druids and Rogues had Energy. And everyone else had mana. Like, literally everyone else had mana. Today, it's all fucking different. Hunters have focus. Pets have focus. Depending on your spec, you might have another resource. A lot of times, mana isn't even used anymore. It's like a relic of a lot of older systems. It's like MP I mean, let's face it, MP for like a lot of 14 classes. You just have it because the game hard codes it. Like, Samurai will never use mana, ever. It just won't happen. But you have it because every character has mana. Alright, let's look down here. Let's see if this is high level. Funnily enough, it's probably spaghetti code in both games that you have to have some resource, and they just never removed it because it's inoffensive as hell. No, I know your gear is determined by gear, or sorry, your level is determined by gear and skill points. The problem is I need to get skill points by gaining experience. And that's the hard part, because you have to basically complete quests and they give you skill points and experience. And I have not really done a lot. So we're gonna just like look around and see what we can do. Does this ever get unpolluted? Or is this like perma-polluted? Oh, wait, there's a scan. I will say this, as someone who's, you know, done a lot of shit on Warcraft, WoW actually has pretty good frame rate. Like, 14 is good frame rate, and 14 is a very much more advanced looking game, but WoW has, like, good frame rate. I will say that. It's like a very good benchmark game. I really should play it, you know, like, because my thing is, like, I'll play just enough to not, you know, FOMO it, and I really should play more. But, like, I have to pick a character, and it's just weird. Because I only have time to do, like, maybe one, maybe two characters. Okay. Spare parts, perfect. We need that. It's +3 health, whatever. If you do enough of them, you'll gain enough. Thank you for looking it up. I do appreciate it. Branch. Oh no, we fucking sold these. Are you serious? Okay. Storm Sky Bamboo. Oh lord, we're gonna have to actually look for stuff. Would you believe this? Any bast? We are at 3. Can we take off Swamp Hive? We don't need this. Yeah, unpin. Because we have to make a better bow. That's like kind of the whole point. Can't do anything about guns. Any root? Canopy root. Where is it? West of the Tangled Lake, behind the wood sprite arches in the north of the Kinglore Forest. The fuck is that? Damn, look how big the map is. What is going on in this shit? Okay, what was I looking for again? Where's the Kinglore Forest? I know it's somewhere over here. Wait, where is it? Actually, I have no idea. Okay, this is just the whole area. Gotcha. Okay. North of the Kinglore Forest, Tangled Lake. We've probably been there. I just don't know it by name. Ovation Falls. Here we go. Tangled Lake. What do they say to the west, right? It's like over here. Behind it in the north of it. Okay, I'll have to find west of the Tangled Lake. Gotcha. Okay, well, why don't we go there? See if we could get some materials. I mean, I need them. Okay. What's this?
Where are you?
Where are you? DLC adds plus 20. The DLC probably has like shit actually dying and trying to kill you. Hello? There you go. You coming down? Teleport. I can't mount it. There you go. My mount's stuck in the ground. Here you go. Gotta mount it from the left side, not the right. Oh. What the fuck just happened? Thank you. I didn't even hit anything. That was a crazy outage. I didn't even touch anything. Branch. You just have to gather everything. There you go. I am never donating anything to anyone ever again, by the way. I'm keeping it all for myself. Thank you very much. I'm thinking maybe we play this again tomorrow. I know I said I left tomorrow's stream open. Maybe I will play it again tomorrow. Because, like, now that we actually have, like, a good amount of resources and materials, it's actually kind of fun. We just have to increase our level, which means we have to go out of our way to do stuff. What the hell is this? Oh. This is the gentle tug. Gotcha. Yeah. No, come on. Nah, maybe Narg is burnt out, man. Maybe he's just tired for the day. It's okay. He could become woke for a few hours. It won't kill him. He'll be alright. What? What is happening? I don't even know. What is it? It's like some gas. Okay, whatever. Weird shit just happens in this game. What is the poison gas? What are we talking about? It's like when I went to that one forest and there's this thing that just comes and insta-kills you. Like, what? Shit sounds like a meme that you would have read online. If you stay in the forest too long, something comes out and hunts you and kills you instantly. It sounds like a creepypasta, and then you play the game and it's real. It's funny because it reminded me of that one time in Violet where to get Meloetta, you have to do all this weird shit. You have to go to this one particular area at this time of day. You have to spin in place, open the camera, change it to sepia filter. It's like, dude, this sounds like those playground rumors where, like, you talk to the Moss Deep scientist and you go to the moon or some shit. You talk to him every day for, you know, twice a day, and then on the 385th day, you get to go to the moon, and you could catch Deoxys up there. Like, who actually believes that? Well, in the era of the internet, or the era before the internet, I mean, did you have a way to disprove it? And remember, if you didn't do it, it was your loss. Someone else gets to have deoxys and you don't. I know, it's just one of those weird fucking things, bro. Bellsprig, there's a lot of them. Oh, Lord. Field lab. Do we have a fast travel? Here we go. Was that real? The rumor? Oh, the rumor was 100% real. Probably passed around on like early game facts and shit. Did you get deoxys from doing it? No. Pokemon Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire do not have a way to keep track of days. Their ability to keep track of time ends, actually, you know, because the battery dies and you can't replace it. So no, it was not real. It was a fake rumor that, you know, again, it's your loss if you don't do it right. Okay, so how do we hunt for items? Do we even need to fight these dudes? Honestly, they're doing us a favor by getting rid of all the enemies we don't care about. Okay. This it? Okay. That's what we need. Oh shit. Spare part. Only one. Womp.
Thank you for these gifts.
We F you out of that one gun. I don't even remember it, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. That's how it was, man. Back in the day, could you disprove it? It really was like an internet argument. That's why the early internet was so fucking peak. It was just a bunch of people all communicating and talking about weird shit in their favorite video games. Now it's just hyper monetization. Like, imagine if every 5 minutes on this stream I stopped you to remind you to sub, follow, donate, etc. Wouldn't that be great? That would be so peak. I love it. I love when I'm watching a video and the first thing I get is a fucking Raycon ad. At least internet, what's his name? Historian. He does like funny ads. Like, I watch his ads whenever he makes a video, but I haven't watched an internet historian video in a long time. Because he takes a long time to make videos. Like, I'll be in bed and I'll be like on my phone watching YouTube. And I swear to God, I will get the weirdest fucking ads. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, are you for real? Like, what are we even doing right now? They just let anything be a fucking ad on YouTube. It's really kind of silly. There you go. It's just the most insane shit I think I've ever seen. It was Nuka World and we got the wrong speech check. Okay, well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not that torn up about it, considering I don't know when I'll ever play Fallout 4 again. I'm just being honest. It's all good. It's not a big deal. If anything, I think we're closer to playing Fallout 3 and New Vegas than 4 again. The Fall of 76? Yes, I saw it a long time ago. I don't really remember it, to be honest with you. It's been a long time. That's a very old video. Because when did Fallout 76 even come out? 2018? That's an old fucking game, man. They just keep it alive because it's just probably the easiest one to monetize. And since they have the show, they could tie it in with the show. Alright. Can we gather anything else, or is that it? Like, maybe we could gather other materials, I don't know. Nope. Oh, Lord, this is what we need, though. Can I drop something? Okay. We're gonna have to go back and clean up the world map. I'm just letting everyone know. Character? Ouch. Clan favor. How do you get to your invent? Here we go. I guess I could eat something. No, because it's just upgrades. So what we'll do, we need to drop something. Anything poor quality? Skyrock moss. Hexapede tooth. Okay, we need that. Alright, we probably don't need all these. We could drop them. Up. And then what we'll do is we'll go back and try to make our new bow. Okay. And then we're gonna have to run around and hit up every sapling so we can get the experience from it, because we absolutely need to do it. It hit the reaction scene like a month or two ago. I mean, I don't know. Wait, why a month or two ago? It's been out for years. That doesn't even make sense. Right? I'm not losing my mind, right? I mean, to be fair, maybe because the Fallout show, like, that's just going to change everything. So, I don't know. It's possible. Alright, let's upgrade this to Superior. Okay, craft. 46 damage with flame arrows. We need a better gun. I don't know how to get a better gun. I think we have to trade for it, so we'll teleport back for that, because we can't craft a gun, obviously. We need roots. Okay.
Are we really ready for war?
Yeah, we have to get roots no matter what. You think we'll get anything better? Maybe something more appropriate for our level? No.
Our war still sit.
Okay.
Nonsense.
So I have to go back. Wanderer's Vantage, Ikron Gear Basket to build a home. Okay. don't know, someone does it, then everyone piles on. I mean, that's trends. Again, having a TV show exposes your shit to normies, which is like the easiest way to get eyes on something. So can't even be mad about it. That's exactly the whole point. The whole purpose was to do that, and they did it, so. Can't even hate them for it. That's the smart thing to do. You want as many eyes on your product, and unfortunately it usually comes with shit getting dumbed down. Like, Fallout 4 is not a terrible game, but it is certainly dumbed the fuck down by comparison. He's on the ground floor.
Fascinating structurally, don't you think?
No.
So it spits poison, huh?
You?
What'll it be today?
No. I mean, some of this is not bad, but I want to buy the gun. Especially since I'm going to use it. Where's the other guy who sells things?
Processed whey, like Mongolian kumis?
I don't think sake is fermented. More like a malt beverage. And ground seeds are a herbal infusion.
Where was the other trader? There you go.
Come to gear up?
Yep. Six damage. Oh my god. Well, level 7. There you go.
Point away from the user.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Great to have a Nazi like you on our side.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't think that design's gonna hold up in the field. But that's just me.
Kinglor nesting tree. Won't this have the stuff? Oh, wait, what do we need again? We need to get the roots. So I guess we'll go back, and now we know how to like actually look for stuff. So I'll probably see if I could grab some of it. Oh shit. Alright, we don't need any more of those. I'm already carrying a bunch. Let's, because I think we could also find the seaweed right next to base, which is good. So let's go back. We're going to look for some of this. We also need to hit up the, like, here's a bell sprig. Is there a teleport near here? Yes. How's the new mayor? Same as the old mayor. You're gonna have to wait and see. You're not gonna see how good or bad things are for a long time. So you just have to wait and fucking see, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, New York has always been a shithole for a lot of things. Like, yeah, crime might be down, but a lot of stuff is still very preventable, and we just don't do it, and we just learn to fucking live and cope with it. So, like, we'll talk about getting people help. Getting them help is not just letting them in the subway and having them roam around for free. I don't know when those two things became conflated. And also, a lot of times, and no one likes to hear this, a lot of times people just don't want help. You know, like, a lot of times people just, they're content with where they are. They just don't want help. You trying to get them help actually pisses them off more than you leaving them to their own whatever devices. Where is this thing? Memory painting. Okay. Who even knows, bro? It's New York. Of course we're gonna riot about everything. Something slightly inconvenient happens and people in New York are gonna fucking lose their minds. Oh. Point is, if you ever come to New York, try to spend as little time on the subway as possible. Despite what certain geniuses like to say, I've been riding the subway since I was like 3 or 4. Brother, it is a fucking nightmare. You're not gonna get robbed, most likely. Like, obviously there's rare niche cases and shit. It's just a very smelly, disgusting, unfun ride. It's just fast. That's the only thing it has going for it. Oh, they also raised the price of it again, by the way. You pay more for the same shit. Ooh. This would have been motion controls back in the day. I could see this already. There you go. I like how the QTE is the most intricately designed part of the game. It's also the longest piece of gameplay in the game. I see a bunch of people posting about Call of Duty Ghosts, and I'm like, bro, no one remembered this game existed until the Maduro shit. And I played the game when it was new, if you remember that. No one remembered that fucking game. That game is never getting a sequel. I don't know why people are acting like anything in a COD game should be taken seriously with regards to geopolitics in the real world. It just makes no sense. It's all fucking memery. Ironically, like the 3 or 4 South Americans I know are happy that it happened. And the only people I see that are unhappy are fucking Americans. Or lefties. It's so funny. I haven't been on Poll. Poll must be a shit show right now. It must be... It should... Oh, fuck. I missed it. See, this shit happened at 2 in the morning and I was already half tired.
The water here. The rivers and streams.
Hi.
They run divided. But eventually, they will meet in some greater body of water. Meet only to get divided again and continue their endless run.
Wow.
Isn't the story of each of us exactly like this water?
Shut up. Oh my god.
This place. It's so inviting. Almost urging to sit. To take in this view. Remember every line of it. Inscribe it to memory. Like there's a tale that awaits to be told. Is this how Sarentu find their stories?
I
There
guess.
must be more spots like this. And more stories to tell.
Make sure you write it down, dude.
What's down there?
Here. We're gonna go get this. Dude, it's actually sad because COD Ghosts was actually pretty fun for the multiplayer. I just didn't like the maps. The campaign was a throwaway. They try. Look, at least I'll give them this. They tried, right? Like I don't want to fucking completely rip it apart. They tried something new and it just wasn't that great. You know, like, because now what do you get every year with Call of Duty? Oh, you like Black Ops? Here you go. You like Modern Warfare? Here you go. Like, what are they gonna do now? They've done Black Ops 7 for fuck's sake. And now they're gonna be on what, COD MW4? I don't even know what's happening with the current Modern Warfare trilogy, whatever. So I don't even know. And honestly, it's fine. I don't really even play that many first-person shooters anymore. Like, Battlefield 6 is kind of almost an anomaly. In another timeline, I just don't even bother with it. The Bladewing Trail. Tarsu. Okay. Can we not teleport here? Shady Grove. I'm trying to... Oh, you could fully rotate the world map. That's kind of nice, actually. You never see that in the game.
You there?
Have you met our other
Leto
guest?
is in one of her moods again.
Oh, Lord.
When I asked if I could help,
She just snorted and said to find her someone outside of our clan.
Why? She should realize that that's not viable. Sounds like she just doesn't want to be bothered. Like, I know COD Ghost gets shit on a lot, but, you know, at least they tried something, you know? I don't know, man. It's a very weird fan base. It's like, the people who play the multiplayer the most probably don't give a shit one way or another. They're just gonna play it. And then the people who, like, enjoy the experience, you know, in a more whole, roundabout way, probably will care more. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna pretend like there's some perfect way to do it. Is that it? Food basket. It's up. Okay. And I mean, at some point, you just have to say, like, look, people are going to complain about Call of Duty even having a release, so they might as well just fucking drop it. But if they use AI to do it, like, then that's kind of just pointless, in my opinion. At that point, you're just fucking... You just want to fucking suffer. I don't know. Like, them using AI Ghibli art is just insane. Like, that's just stupid. Now you're just being fucking super lazy, bro. You know, you could pay someone... You could underpay someone on Fiverr a shit ton just so they could get their name in the fucking credits, man. That's just companies being fucking dog shit lazy. They just didn't want to pay anybody. And unfortunately for you and I, you don't have to pay someone if you use AI. That's pretty much like the #1 appeal of AI for most of these fucking companies. You don't have to pay anyone. You just funnel a little bit of electricity into a fucking computer and have it run for a few minutes, and it'll give you your stupid AI Ghibli shit. That's why, like, the only thing I could really see myself doing is playing, like, I would play Call of Duty, but only for the campaign, just because I like the story of Call of Duty. But even that isn't enough, like, 90% of the time anymore. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I'm supposed to follow them. Thank you. What? Oh. Good thing they don't have opposable thumbs. I don't know, man. Like, campaigns and shooters have always been, like, a contentious thing. Like, people have always kind of disregarded them and thrown them to the wolves a bit. But, you know, like, I definitely feel like they tried more back in the day, and I use back in the day, like, very, very loosely. That's not what we need. Bring back Medal of Honor. I liked Medal of Honor and Warfighter, but at this point, they're just Battlefield campaigns. Like, unfortunately for EA, there's just no point. Once your game is owned by EA, good fucking luck, dude. I'm not happy about it. Like, remember how colorful and diverse all the games every year used to be? Like, go look at some of the releases for, like, 2013. You find fucking games you haven't heard about in years, dude. And even back then, it was kind of like, wow, they brought this back? Holy shit. Oh. Really? Okay. The stories in the middle, we got the medal, only the posthumous ones. Each level is the story of one guy who got... one guy, World War I to the global war on terror. That could be good. And then the whole game would just be like to honor them. You're not going to get that. There's no money to be made from that, sadly. Okay. Only thing I could think is that you merge Battlefield and Medal of Honor. It's not going to happen. It's not for lack of trying. Well, no, I'm sorry. It is for lack of trying. And that's exactly what it is. Bottom line is, if you like a lot of things, you're just fucked. Everyone just wants to pump Fortnite. And their own Fortnite. Scum part, each story could be a DLC. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's gonna be terrible press. That's not, you can't even cope that that'll be good press. I can already see the fucking tweets now, dude. EA cares so much about their veterans that they charge DLC behind it. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't listen to Viff on that part. That's gonna get you fucking flamed online. Yeah, like single player, you know, tailored linear campaign missions based off of that. That could be cool, and it would be like a good thing to do, I think. That's exactly why it won't happen, so. Where's this canopy bullshit? It's gotta be in the trees, but I don't see it. Is that it? A Jotun nest. I wish I knew what I was looking for. Because it's supposedly around here, and I don't know what it is. Sulfur pod. That's why I'm at least happy we still get shit like Metroid, man. I mean, F-Zero might be fucked, but at least we still get Metroid. Got me 2 skill points. More health. Health pouch capacity increases by +1. Or we could get more base health. I think we get the health pouch. That's going to be 3. There should be 3 saplings still on the map. Bellsprig, yeah, here's another one. Anything else around here? Actually, I haven't seen what this is. Like, remember, like, I miss when DLC was meaningful, you know? Like, you felt like you were getting something. Like, they would charge you $10, right? And then you would get something that felt reasonable or meaningful. 10, 15. And it felt good, right? Like, example in my head right now is like Sleeping Dogs, you know?
Either way.
Vine fiber? Is that what we need?
Hello, friend. Please, come closer.
No, I'm trying to pull my bow.
My mother warned me this storm was coming.
Right! Okay. This one's just out and about. If we get to level 8, we could do that other one. So this is good too, because it's like right in between the story, which is good. I don't feel like I'm missing out. I think we have to fly in and fall down. Who the hell are you?
Let's ride.
That's, I mean, all these weirdos show up constantly, and it's kind of spooky. I always find it spooky when a NPC starts talking. I have no idea where they are. High altitude, they say. It's one of those things. It's I always talk about like Hell Knight. You know, like imagine the game version of, imagine a more common and popular version of that. Someone just pops in your face like, hi! Like a little spooky. None of you probably have seen Hell Knight. It's just weird. You're like walking around and some dude pops up out of nowhere. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. It's not even like a jump scare necessarily. It's just something about it, just, I don't know. By the way, I do know what this year's Halloween special is going to be. I do not know what this year's April Fool's special is going to be. So, I am very open to ideas. Although, to be fair, that said, that's kind of the purpose of a Halloween special. No, sorry, of a April Fool's special. Like, if someone gives me an idea for the April Fool's special, then, like, I don't know, it's not as unique. I gotta find a new game this year, though. That's like some of the only two specials I do is Halloween and April Fool's. So, kind of just have to... You really have to shoot it? Wow. It's waste crafting material. Okay, can you harvest this? You can make it glow. The fuck? Where are you? I need you down here. There you go.
Let's stay watchful.
Has there ever even really been a game made about the Korean War? I don't even think so. That's what I thought Black Ops was going to cover. I thought Black Ops was going to keep being like historical shooters. And so the one thing I thought they would go into is the Korean War, but I think it's the one war that they skipped. To be fair, Black Ops 1 was, what, 1970 something? So, I mean, I guess in fairness, that would be technically before it, but whatever, I don't know. I thought they would do it. Oh god, it's all the way down there. Mind you, this is a long fucking time ago, so don't take any of this as like... This is like a 2011 mindset I had. What? No. What the fuck is it? I just saw it. I don't know where it is now. There it is. It's way down. How the fuck do you get to this? Dude, what in the fuck is this? I think I'm on a big plateau and I have to go even lower. Yep. Okay. Oh shit. Ow, ow, ow. Whoops. Waste crafting. I also have to finish building these last couple of like Lego sets that I have. I'm gonna get around to that soon. A lot of them are big though. That'll be like the last thing I need to do to finish, like, ironically, to make space. But each one takes a fair amount of time to build. I think I had to spend, what was the one I built that was like really big? Was it the Millennium Falcon? I'm like never buying another Lego set, by the way. It would have to be like a very extenuating circumstance I would buy another one. I like X-Wings though. I think X-Wings are just the fucking coolest. But I already have so many of them. There's one model of X-Wing, and I forget which one it is. It's my favorite one, because it doesn't involve using rubber bands, which eventually all those rubber bands kind of like break. They get worn down and break apart and shit. So yeah. Lionberry. Well, we're full. That's great. Here it is, just out in the open. Okay. Rookery, Bellsprig, Tarsu, Bellsprig. Look at this, just straight upgrades over here. See, I wish I had known that this was as important to do as, well, as I now know. This is incredibly important to do. Especially since the skill points are literally just lying on the ground, you might as well pick them up, if nothing else. Like, Bellsprig, like, it'll help, right? At this point, well, we probably got, like, a full mainline upgrades worth of HP. So it's not like it's a waste of time or anything. Is it up, up? Is it? How the fuck is it? Is it? Oh, there's no platform up here. So it has to be down here. Right? I cannot find this thing. I'm stuck, by the way. No, how do you hover? Here. That's it right there. Okay. There's also a bell sprig somewhere here, right? Oh, dear God. You're fine. Nice. Alright, so we have 2 points. I have to get 3. That's not at all what I needed to get, though. It's possible it's just on the ground. His tank fell in a shell hole full of water. He made sure his gunner got out. He did not. It's going to be the most bittersweet, depressing game, but, you know, I think that's kind of a cool idea. I mean, at least, if nothing else, it'd be better than what they're doing now 90% of the time. Got it. Like I said, the running in this game reminds me a lot of Mirror's Edge. Now that's never getting a sequel, and it fucking ends on a cliffhanger, which pisses me off so much. That was like one of the earliest games I had on my 360. That was like a 2008 release, and I had it on my 360 around like, I want to say like 2010. No, sorry, I had it 2008. But that was a game I want to say I had, that was like the 5th or 6th game I had on my 360. Never, ever getting a fucking sequel, dude. And that, I think, even to this day, is one of the most unique games I think I've ever played. Like, I know we talk about unique games all the time. I genuinely think Mirror's Edge might be one of the most ambitious and unique games, I think, of that era, and you could maybe make a compelling case for all time. Just the aesthetic of it on a 360, you know, like that game looks so good. Yeah, like that game was really good. On a invisible vine, okay. No, go up, thank you. Have to hold it all the way. I had that shit super early on. And then one day they were like, oh, well, you know, we'll make a sequel if there's a tension. Then they rebooted it, and then that was it. That was like one of EA's earliest casualties. After Dead Space, they were like, okay, well, we'll make another Mirror's Edge game. All right, kill that. Oh, well, we're going to make a Battlefield game about cops. Okay, well, fuck you, Visceral. We'll release it, basically, we'll make Titanfall 2. Okay, well, we'll release it next to Battlefield 1, so it's fucking competing with another game that we own. Why would they do this? Would you be, like, why would they, like, it's just fucking evil, man. It's so fucking shit. Hey, we'll make a Dead Space remake. Okay, well, we have no intention of making another Dead Space game. What? If anything, you have all the time in the world, right? Like, imagine, I don't want them to just remake 2 and 3. Maybe you could remake 3, I guess. Remaster 2 at most. Just put it in the fucking engine, I guess. But, like, you know, hey, we have all this cool momentum, right? Dead Space is back. It looks better than ever. Will we make a new game, sir? No, we're gonna fucking have Motive work on Battlefield or some shit. Or on Need for Speed, sorry. And when was the last time Need for Speed had a good game? I've been told to play Payback, but I've also been told it's another one of these games where you have to do a bunch of grinding. So I don't know if I want to do that, because I'm really not going to enjoy that. Grinding in a racing game sounds like absolute fucking torture, And I don't know if I want to subject myself to such bullshit. I mean, on the bright side, maybe I'll get pissed off, and people like to watch me when I get pissed off. I think what's-his-name wanted me to play it, though. Is he around? What time is it? It's got to be past midnight. Right, because I started at 10-ish, and it's already 12. They're 2 hours in, so it has to be fucking midnight. I probably will play this again tomorrow, then. That's why I'm hoping against hope that Activision is actually going to make a new fucking Spyro game, but I know better. I just wish they would just give the IP to someone who cares and just, like, I don't know, license it. Just let them fucking work on it. Just, it's so stupid. We are in the darkest timeline for video games. Yeah, and you can't even play it on PC. So, because it's just badly optimized, especially now, Windows 11, all those pre-2015, like, PC ports don't really work at all. Like, they weren't great when they came out, and they're definitely not good now. So you want to play one of these old games? Like, Ubisoft made Naruto games back in the day. You could play the entirety of the Naruto series, the original one, on 360. It was a series of games Ubisoft made. It was 2 games. I don't know why I'm acting like it's multiple, like 5. You could play the entire Naruto series from start to finish, but they never ported it, and I don't think they ever will. So, I mean, like, ironically, by not just having versions of these games that are available forever, that someone can just come along and drop, like, $20 on, you know, you're basically enforcing that people will pirate these games to keep them around. Like, fortunately, I own these games on console, but there wasn't, like, a PS4... Xbox One version of Mirror's Edge, which is really what you need because of the architecture and shit. Like, then you could just put it in, it'll just be around forever. And, like, you know, they might charge $30-40 for it, but at least the argument isn't it's not available. The argument is it is available, I just don't want to spend the money, which are 2 very different arguments that you can make. At least it's around and you could play it, it's just not worth the money, potentially. Like, thankfully, I own Mirror's Edge, I think, on both consoles, but, you know, it's like, I'm at the mercy of old consoles that they don't make anymore. So someone will eventually come along and make, like, a modern-day, like, 360 PS3 player or whatever. And, like, maybe they'll get cease and desisted, maybe they won't. Like, the idea is just that they won't, and that they'll just let live and let die, right? Just like, whatever, fuck it. We don't care about these games anymore. You can actually have the experience of playing these old games on a console for the most part. And that's why I still think the 7th gen of consoles are just the best. The UI was so good. It's literally all been downhill since 2013. I mean, like, this is kind of a return a little bit. But I think the XMB was way better. This is kind of the XMB, but not really, you know? It's okay. It does change the background, which I like. It plays custom music. It used to play movies. Remember when the XMB would show, like, actual gameplay in the background? Now it doesn't show anything. It's just a still image. And then, by the way, Oblivion still says I haven't beaten the story. I literally beat the story. It's so weird. I don't know why it's like that. Better than the PS4. I mean, I'll say that. PS4 was, left a lot to be desired. And the Switch just leaves a lot to fucking be desired. Or is the Switch 2 gonna come and go, and we're still not gonna have customizable backgrounds? Like, is that gonna be the plan? Where the fuck is it? There it is. Leave me alone, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Okay. We only have one design, dude. There you go. We have 7 now.
Oh, hey, glad you picked up. I'm getting a signal from an abandoned RDA facility near this field lab. Might be something we can use. Be ashamed to leave something working behind, right? I'll send you the coordinates.
On my way.
Okay. Finding home. He was a conscientious objector. You know, again, that different gameplay. I don't know. I feel like this has been done before, though. Has it? Or am I bugging? I fell through the leaf. There was that one World War I game, that side-scroller, remember from like 2014? What was it called? Everyone was playing it. It was like a big like indie game back then, which if you were an indie dev like pre-2018, it was kind of a big deal. What was that one game? The side-scroller like cartoonish World War I game. What was it? I'm not gonna remember what it is, and it's gonna bother me. Honest Hearts. Okay, Viff knows immediately. Yeah, Honest Hearts. That was the one, right? Was it Honest Hearts? Isn't that the Fallout DLC? They share the same name? What was it? No, not Honest Hearts. It was something. Was it? Valiant Hearts. The Great War. Thank you. Honest Hearts is the Fallout thing. It was Valiant Hearts. That's what it was. Yeah, 2014. Damn, I was right about this. I was right on the fucking... I remember years really well. That's the one thing I will say is I will remember years really fucking well. Because I remember a lot of it is, hey, do I want to play this for the channel? Yes or no? That's where a lot of this comes from is, am I going to play this game for the channel? And I can remember the year when I first thought about it. I was like, huh, maybe I should. Because I've been asked to play a lot of games. I'm not going to lie to you. I've not been the best about it. So. That's why when Ash asks me to play a game like this, you know, I'm happy to. It's something different. We wouldn't have played this... Well, maybe we would have, but probably not. It wouldn't have gotten high priority. I guess you could argue that it wouldn't have happened otherwise. They made this war of mine, yeah. There were a lot of indie games I thought about playing, or like, you know, smaller scale games I thought about playing back in the day. And that didn't happen. Shadow Spurs? Can you harvest it? No. I think it's just for cover. Dude, this is kind of terrifying. I remember when we were here, and they've already reclaimed this. Think about that. You know, without even seeing the movie, I believe that Awa is actually a sentient being, like maybe like a super plant. Because think about it, they immediately reclaim this, which probably implies sentience. Humans might be fucking with the wrong planet. Oh, can you not? I gave you your home. You gonna shoot me? I'm trying to think, what was the game where they would attack your base to try to take it back? Full Bloom. Touch 20. Well, if it's 3 HP each time, that means we have plus 60 HP now. Just from doing this alone. Is there... Okay, so you could kind of see the world map. I don't know how high up we're going to go, but you could kind of see the world map for down here.
Let's stay watchful.
What was that one game they wanted me to play? It was like a hacker game or something. I can't remember. That's a really tall plant. That is crazy. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the boundary of the map, basically. See, we can't... This, I guess this isn't actually, like, visitable. So that's out of the way. You can't go there. At least they tell you. You know, you don't just run into a wall. Hey, dumbass, where you going? Come back here. What level are they? 5. Okay, I don't care. They really should just show the levels at all times. It's kind of hard to see them and look at them when you're flying. That's fine, though. I know it's kind of cheesy to show, like, level zones. And, you know, what you can expect inside of each. But I don't know, man. It's just a system that fucking works. It doesn't... not everything has to be super immersive. Sometimes it's okay to just have a gameplay system in a video game. The Long Dark... I think I've heard of that. I was told to play, what's the game? Something Dreams. It was on Xbox 360 as an Xbox original back in the day. What was it called? Dreamfall. There's like 3 different Dreamfall games I was told to play.
Extraction site. Oil, I think.
Oh, fuck.
Based on the info we got, they're extracting oil with steam injectors there.
What level is it?
Okay, Fury. Eyes open.
Goodbye. Like, I was gonna play Beyond Good and Evil before Beyond Good and Evil 2 came out, but go ahead and ask anyone at Ubisoft when that shit's coming out. It really sucks. This guy gave them Rayman and Beyond Good and Evil, and then they proceeded to do nothing with it for 20 years. Oh my god. Someone help me. What level? 12. Oh my god. Okay, well, we should not be here. This is 12. Yeah, I didn't play Limbo. There was like that whole summer of indies. Remember that? They had like a bunch of shit for indies in the summer of that one year. I think it was 2011. It was like a big thing on Xbox Live back when they had the NXT update, which is kind of similar to what we have now with the tiles. Because remember, the Xbox 360 like interface is the way it is largely because of Windows 8. And they just have never upgraded it since. It was like a big Windows 8 thing. And honestly, like, I just kind of want to keep my Xbox separate from my Windows. That's why I never get achievement pop-ups, because I disabled it somehow, and I don't know how to re-enable it. Because what happens is that you get achievements on your actual desktop, and I'm like, dude, I don't... like, I know they're not making it for content creators, but imagine if you were, like, doing something, like, you're playing Xbox, and your dad is playing, like... you know, doing something on his computer. You think your dad wants to get, like, fucking pop-ups? Like, so why would I want to get it? Yeah, I know I got the achievement. It showed up on my fucking Xbox. So, I don't know. Like, I like that they're connected to some degree, but, you know, like, there's such a thing as too much, right? But I kind of miss that era. Because we were still playing 360 in 2014. I forget when we stopped exactly, though. Like, think about that. If you actually go back on this channel, you could probably find the exact last Battlefield 4 gameplay session. Think about that one. You could find the literal last time we ever played Battlefield 4. And I doubt we said something cliche like, man, I can't, we're never going to play it again. We're done, guys. It just happened that we never played it again. And that's the true grim reality of all those glory Xbox 360 days, is that every single one of those games that you fucking played with someone and you had a good time with, you didn't know it was going to be your last day. And then one day it just fucking was. And that was it. You never played it again. Okay. Stun grenades, which I don't use. No phone call? Okay. One day you just don't log in anymore. It's sad, but it really is one of those, like, just be glad it happened moments. But it is kind of sad. It's like, damn. All those fun memories, you know, like, I don't want to say childhood, because I wasn't a kid when those came out, but, you know, like when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all those fun, fond memories, and then just one day we were just like, yeah, no, never again.
Some kind of a totem.
Where? I mean, fuck that. We're under attack, dude. Allegedly. Okay, it's down.
Some kind of a totem. It looks familiar somehow. Nella, I found something. I think it's a totem. Old. The colors and weaving are a bit worn, but it looks Sarentu.
Another of our people's totems. Nor has also seen one.
Another? So there's even more out here.
There has to be. Nor also saw painted symbols near the totem. Is there something like that near yours? He wondered if the symbols meant for him to look in a specific direction.
That's not even what I'm doing right now.
And did he see anything?
I know he tried hard. Stared for a long time, but he felt nothing. But I think Nor just wasn't patient enough. Our ancestors must have wanted us to see something.
I'd like to try. Maybe I can find the right perspective.
Okay. Sarentu totems. Find and observe them from the right spot. I don't even know where the totem in question even is. That's what I'm saying. He's having a whole dialogue. I don't even know where it is. I haven't even seen it yet. It's actually interesting because, like, once a year, I'll get someone... this is it, I think. Is it? No, this is a plant. Yeah, it's like a cactus. Once a year, someone will comment on, like, one of our old playthroughs or something. Here it is. And what makes it extra funny is that a lot of times... Last year was the Battlefield playthrough or some shit. I was like, the Battlefield playthrough had someone comment on it. I was like, holy shit, dude. The rabbit hole to go watch some random dude's Battlefield 4 footage in present day must be absolutely insane. If observed from a certain location. I can only imagine the YouTube algorithm magic. Because I've seen a lot of... The YouTube algorithm's been recommending, like, a lot of channels lately. They're, like, really small. So I throw them a sub. And I watch the stuff. Why not? Was it supposed to make a circle? Follow the markers. There's markers. Oh, they're like literal arrows? Oh, okay. What the fuck is this thing? Why is there no spear in this game? There you go. It was not a merciful kill. What do you want me to say? They're aggressive. Fuck them.
Thank you for these gifts.
They attacked me. I was hitting them with the judo chop over and over and over again. No, Mr. Powers. I expect you to die. Okay. Am I missing something here? Seems like an awfully long way to go. Right? How far are we supposed to run this way? Bro, if I have to start clearing caches to fix the fact that I turned off achievements and I don't know how to turn them back on, I'm just never going to have them back on. Like, I'm sure there's a very viable way for me to find it. But, like, the thing is they just shouldn't have achievements pop up on your computer. Like, that should be a switch. And I don't know what fucking genius at Microsoft thought that was a good idea. But they just shouldn't do that. I don't know how else to say that. That's like a terrible idea, actually. Yeah, they want me to go this way. Oop. I don't, needless to say, that's a terrible idea. Let's annoy the player twice, because a lot of people listen to game audio through both. Is this just a loop? What the fuck am I doing? I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting hungry. So I might go eat, I'm gonna get fucking broccoli. Is this correct? Because I feel like this is very nondescript. I don't think this is the right thing to do. Remember the online only they were going to do? Yeah, it's the same bullshit. They still want to do it. They just know that if they do it, they're going to fucking lose a lot of support. And they just can't have that. Oh, don't get it twisted. They absolutely still want to do it. Here we go. Left. Wait, so I was almost right. It is in here. Oh, okay. It's a prompt. Gotcha.
I don't know. A bit empty.
I probably ran right past it.
Am I meant to see something here? Or...
Here we go. There's a spot on the ground. Okay.
Quiet here, sure. I feel pretty good, though. Calm. Serene.
Oh my god.
Just the sound of me. Thinking out loud.
How wonderful.
Oh, and the wildlife in the distance. I hear you. Nothing that really stands out, I guess. No spectacle. But maybe not everything needs to be.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is way out of the way. I just kind of went down here just to look. We have another memory painting, sapling, and a bell sprig, so we'll do that. Yeah, the $1,000 PlayStation 6 because of the fucking GPU price, the RAM pricing. Yeah, that's gonna go over real well. All it is it's just reminding me of the 2000s when they had the $600 PS3. Remember, back then, that was seen as, like, ludicrously expensive and an insanely bad move for Sony. Ironically, though, the PS3 was worth the money. It was a very, very high-end piece of tech. The problem is that it just only played shit you could have played on Xbox. With a lot of exceptions. There was a lot of PS3 exclusives. I won't take that away from them. There were. The problem is that people don't want to spend like $800 for for a fucking console. Even today, $800, $700 would be seen as like laughable. I can't even tell you. I think I spent like $500 and some dollars on my PlayStation 4. I can't even remember. It's been so long. And that would be seen as laughable today. People would think these fuckers would have lost their goddamn minds. Up. Well, to be fair, like, exclusive games did look better on the PS4, on the PS3. I'm not even, like, I definitely was not a fucking Sony pony. But, like, they did look good, and I will give them that credit. But that's the thing, like, graphics, you know, it's easy to catch up on graphics when your name's not Nintendo. So eventually it just stopped being as impressive to have, you know, like, crazy graphics. It just stopped. It's not this crazy mark of quality and progress like it would have been maybe 10, 15 years ago, you know, to have a game like Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain looked crazy good. Do you remember how nice that game looked? That was like the first game I genuinely was like, wow, that looks photorealistic. I think Heavy Rain probably still, you know, shapes up today, honestly. Is that it? No, Whip Leaf. Dude, where the fuck is this? I swear to God, it should not be this difficult to find upgrade materials. That's it? Yeah, here we go. So, like, I'm not gonna be uncharitable. These games looked fucking amazing, dude. Oh, we have 4. Okay. Oh, wrong. Almost did the wrong one. Very nice. Base health. So we need, what, another 7 points, and then we could get a massive increase to our HP. Base energy. Oh, yeah, that's our food meter. Okay. Yeah, the survivor tree is definitely the best one, for sure. When defeated, you could choose to get up again. And that animation is insane. Do you see this? He just insta stands up. There's not even like a cool animation. What the fuck? They didn't even dress that up. Look at this. Oh, I'm dead. What the fuck? No one? Really? Dude, no fucking way. There's not even like a cool animation, like maybe some of the AWA dust comes out of your body and you rise again. Nope. Stand up. What in the fuck is going on? You gain additional 50% of your base energy, sure. I won't have to eat as much. I think this is the most important tree, honestly. What do we have here? I don't even use grenades. Base damage increase would be good. Base damage again. Okay, so I think survival kind of matters a little more. Stronger highlight on mature animals. Sling. Lethal Stalker. Silent. Okay, not that great. Memories of the Maker. Flying Takedown. We could ride horses in this game? Okay, well, unfortunately that got spoiled a little bit. That's fine. Performing a flying takedown now replenishes 100% of your Ikran stamina and inflicts stagger to RDA units in an area around you. Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? What are we gonna do up against this? Oh my god. Powerful shots. That's just like a passive. That's not terrible. While your weapon is holstered, you become peaceful to wildlife, and non-predator wildlife will not react to your presence. Ain't threatening action will end the benefit immediately. Hey, look, a game where sheathing your weapon is actually like a cool thing you could do, and it has a gameplay portion to it. Okay. Bellsprig, yep. See, now that we kind of well, I say we. Now that I understand how to upgrade, I think it's a lot better. It's actually a game where exploring the overworld has like immediate perks and benefits. But unfortunately, what time is it? Yeah, it's like 12. Not yet. I'm gonna grab this real quick. There is like a 60% chance I play this again tomorrow. Up? I don't think it's up. I don't think it's ever up. I think it's always down. There it is. Yes. I kind of think that the game should have been a slightly bit more streamlined, because it's very obvious the game was designed with flying in mind. The irony of it, that an Avatar game understood this, but they fucked up Anthem doing exactly that. They ruined it, actually. I have a whole video about that. How they ruined Anthem because they didn't know if they wanted to have flying or not. That really is the wackiest story ever, because you would never expect like industry greats like BioWare to fumble something that should obviously be fucking free. Oh yeah, and the reason why it's relevant in my mind is because Anthem is getting shut down permanently on like the 12th. I don't even know what day it is, and to be honest, does anyone even care? Does anyone even fucking play Anthem? Like, I hear people bitch about a lot of games, but does anyone even play Anthem? And I think that's like the biggest like takeaway from the whole Anthem saga is it was a good idea made by people who have tons of clout to their name, and at the end of it all, what really came from it? Nothing. And the worst part is that no one remembers and no one cares. Like, people don't even care enough to be angry about it. You know, like, at least with some things, people are angry, or people are sad that they've disappeared. Like, Anthem getting shut down, I don't know. I feel like the biggest reaction that I had was, wait, Anthem's still around? Like, how is Anthem not already shut down? That game was up for 6 years. They wasted money keeping the servers up. And it's like, what the fuck? What a waste of money and time that is, huh? What's this? I'm not doing another memory painting. We kind of have to uncover the rest of the fog of war. We have another Tarsiu sapling anywhere? All the way over here. League client certificate has expired and Riot forgot to renew it. That's hilarious if true. Did they just not give a fuck? Are they just tired of running League of Legends? Maybe they just want to move on to, what is it, 2x Knockout or something? I don't know, I don't play League. And I'm not in the entire Riot ecosystem, I don't really care. I get the video of some guy in a full Warmocked gear and gas out. What? I've never seen that in my life. I'm getting things I put in my watch later, like 5 years ago. I forget what it was, but I watched something I put in there like 5 or so years ago recently. And I was like, oh my god, like, can you believe it? No, alright, might as well watch it. It's finally time. I was like, dude, for real? Which one are we going for again? Should be like right here-ish? Yes. Whoop. Okay, anything else? I don't know what a Wildwood Den gives us. There's a Bellsprig over here. Okay, now we know how to look for these things, so this should actually be easier. Your Navi senses are kind of meh. You're far away from Batman Detective Vision.
My friend,
they're gonna sell BioWare? No, they're not gonna. The IP are worth it. They're not gonna sell BioWare. BioWare is like their number 2 or their number 3 still. It's just everything they produce now is just mid at best, and it has the stench of modern game development all over it. I'm just more surprised that Anthem was not shut down already. Knowing how like cash hungry and greedy EA is, I'm actually very surprised that they did not just say, yeah, sorry, this shit is dead and we killed it. I'm actually more surprised about that than anything else. Because that I feel like they should have killed. Like that should have been like an easy thing. They're like, yeah, we're done. Sorry, no more. That's one of those things I expect someone high off of Reddit juices to fucking argue with me about. Is that natural? Oh, it's a fishing spot. Okay. Ow. I thought it was deep. Come on, guys, be nice. Have they seen me? I don't think they have, right? Maybe. Can you teleport if enemies have seen you? Oh, shit. We need 5 points to unlock this. Yeah, maybe I'll just get the base health increases by 90. Polluted by RDA facilities, so we can't do that. You think there's another RDA? What is this, a tree or is that like a smokestack? We haven't really been north. There's another facility up here, which maybe we could do. I'm in combat, allegedly. Like, bro, look how far away they are. Seriously.
Okay, eyes open.
Okay. Haven on the Ridge. This is high level anyway, we can't do this. Okay, are we out of combat now, maybe? Bioware had like 100 people working. Why sell it? Just get the Wogon worth more? Well, it's more like, because, you know, if they say BioWare's working on something, it still has strategic clout. So, like, it works in their favor to have that, is the problem. As fucked up as it is, it works in their favor to keep saying, oh, well, we have BioWare working on XYZ. Even though anyone, you know, reasonably sensible knows that BioWare's best years are very obviously behind them. It just sounds a lot nicer, both on the, you know, on a show stage or to investors. It's like, oh yeah, they've made this game and that game and this game and that game, and what they don't tell you is that the people that made those games are long gone. Note. Anka's personal log. You know, they don't tell you that, hey, this has been done for ages. It's just like the same name, but almost like a completely different company. And that's what they don't tell you. I mean, has Metroid Prime 4 not been, like, the biggest example of that? Like, could Retro have possibly fucked up a Metroid Prime game in the 2000s? No. You play Metroid Prime 4, and then the worst part is, like, yeah, it'll be the best-selling game. It'll also be terrible. It'll sell because just there's more eyes and ears watching Metroid now. There's more eyes and ears watching everything Nintendo does. I mean, that's exactly what I said about Pokemon Sword and Shield. They're the worst Pokemon games at the time, but oh well, they're the games that everyone knows about and has seen, and you know, they're new on the Switch. So, like, because it's on the Switch, it'll just do well because, you know, it's a Switch game.
Hey, so, like, I'm nearing
Laser ore processor alpha.
It's in the northern part of the Kinglor forest.
Avoid that place if you wish to live.
Ah.
There are more RDA at that base than Kinglor in the forest, and do not even try to get near it on Ikran. The anti-air turrets will shoot you down instantly.
Okay, I will try to keep away from it for now.
Okay, can't do it.
What is this place anyway?
I do not know what the RDA are doing there. Priya or Talon may fill you in on that part, but the RDA will crush you should you go there unprepared. It would be a waste after rescuing you from the cold sleep.
Okay, it's an actual quest. Level 20! Oh my god! Okay, forget it. Forget it. That's not happening. That's an in-game area right there. I don't think we've seen anything higher than level 20. So can't do that. This whole... Yeah, so it's actually polluted by this. So this ancestor skill is locked behind a level 20 mission. Okay. So this must be like a separate pollution then. We could probably do that then. Alright. Well, that's all the time we have. I'm actually out of time now. So I actually will stop. But hey, we pretty much cleaned up the entire first area, which is good. We can also get rid of this quest. Probably get rid of a bunch of quests. I'm kind of just exploring the overworld now. And we're finding like a lot of interesting stuff. So maybe we'll do some of that later, which I think is fine. And, yeah, I don't know if we'll play the DLC for this game, I'll be honest. I don't know if we will or won't. probably won't. All right. I want to thank everyone who showed up. Thanks, Narg. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Haruna. Tomorrow, I'll see. It depends kind of what I want to play tomorrow. I'll think about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not going to make any promises. Outside of that, I'm out of here. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to eat broccoli, which is, I'm kind of craving, actually, which is good. So, we don't have a merch store. Maybe someday, but today is not that day. All right, goodbye.